If you if you was compelled to click this video and you watching this video right now and you press play on this video, I want to let you know you in the right place at the right time. You are about to watch a divine video that's just for you, okay? It ain't no mistake. You know why? Because today is a very special day. Today is 2/2/2/22, February 22nd, 2022. This is a divine day, all right? So that means this video was meant for you to hear it right now. Now, I don't know. Everybody talking about since the day 2/2/2/22, this is a portal day, a day of manifestation. And I hear all that. I totally understand that. But listen, we're going to do something different. This is a different day today. God got a blessing that he about to give you. But see, first he want to test your faith. First, you want to test your ears and see if you can hear the word that I'm about to tell you right now in this video. All right. Now, you got everybody out here on this very special day. They thinking of how they can get, and get. Take, and have. Everybody today, everybody, I can guarantee you, when you see all these videos come up today, everybody's telling everybody how they can get something. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to switch it up a little bit. Listen, it's your big brother, Tren Genius, man. Say it with me one more time, man. Listen. If you're watching this video right now, I just want to let you know, if you stay tuned to the end of this video, you're going to get blessed. All right? God told me to tell you, whoever stays tuned through this video, they're going to get a double portion of blessing like nobody else. Everybody else ain't going to get it, folks. They ain't going to get it. You're going to get blessed 10 times if you listen to this video and you do what I tell you in this video today. All right. Now, first of all, I just want to tell you this. People is quiet. All right. They quiet because they know you up to something. They know you doing something great. They know you got a purpose in life. They know you got a vision. All right. And they quiet for a reason. It's because they don't want you to know that they watching you. All right, y'all. People, I'm telling y'all. If you ain't understood this by now, people is funny. You remember people used to be in your life heavy. You remember your phone used to ring. You remember you couldn't get the girls off of you, bro. You know what I mean? But now it seems like nobody wants you. Is that weird that all of a sudden now it's like nobody wants you? You single, you by yourself, no matter how hard you try to make friends with people, it's like they never really want to be around you that long. You know why? Because they watching you even right now. They quiet right now. And since they quiet, it's time for you to give them something to talk about. Listen, it's your big brother Tren, man. Stay tuned to this whole entire video because this video is for you. All right? Listen, think about it. Remember when you was at your worst point in your life and no one else was there? I want you to really go back to one of the worst times of your life. You remember what it felt like? You remember how frustrated you was and how angry you was and how much you used to cry, how much you used to hit the walls and twirl around on the carpet. You remember you used to see people that had stuff and you wish you had it because if you had it, you would do something more with it. But you didn't have it at the time. You remember those days? Remember those days you couldn't call nobody and ask them for no money or nothing? You know what I mean? Remember the days when you didn't have no food? You remember the sugar sandwiches, huh? You remember the days you used to have to eat oodles to noodles every single day and make it creative? You know what I mean? And nobody believed in your vision. And the only thing you just wanted somebody to do was simply just believe in your vision, okay? But it's funny because you used to have to sit back and watch everybody get blessed. You used to have to watch everybody hit the lottery. Everybody was driving. Everybody was shining. You know what I mean? But you would probably ride your bike or you would probably just riding on a bus or something like that. But you had to sit back and watch all these cars go by and you was walking to work. Don't you remember them days? Don't you remember them days when you was at your worst? Huh? And listen, nobody wanted to listen to you. Nobody wanted to hear your side of the story. And the only thing that was there for you when you was at your worst state was God. You know why I know it was God? Because look at you now. I mean, you might not be the greatest thing smoking. You might not be in Hollywood yet, but look at you now. Now you focused. Now you probably don't even cry no more because you don't come immune to the pain. You know what I mean? Now you don't need people to care for you no more. You just doing your own thing. You minding your own business. You in your own lane. You focus. You don't want nobody to mess with you. Nobody don't say nothing. Don't say nothing to me. I'm doing good in my life. Thank goodness it's about time. You finally doing good in your life, but you know the pain is still there. You feel the pain sometimes when you're going to sleep at night. You feel the pain sometimes when you riding in the car home from work. You living good. You work good. You get good, decent money nowadays. But you know the pain is still there. You know, and even though you don't cry no more, even though you don't get at your lowest point no more, it's hard not to go back there because it's always still there. But see, the only difference is now is you just know how to deal with the pain better, but the pain is still there. And so that's why you done came to a point now where you don't let your guard down. It ain't nobody that can come into your life and just try to get over on you no more. You done been done wrong so many times, man. It's ridiculous. You can't even count on your fingers how many times people hung you out to dry, how many times people cheated on you. You can't even name everybody that came in and out your life because they done came and went. They done came and went. You done came, you done saw, you done conquered. Now you rising to the top. Now God is promoting you to a new levels, and Lord, they cannot stand it. And that's why they so quiet. You know why? Because they watching you. They quiet because they know you rising to the top. They know you becoming the greatest thing in the family. They know you becoming the greatest person at the job. They know that you already better than them. They know that you got more intelligence and more education than them. That's why they so quiet, because they see you rising to the top and they think that since they don't give you no props, you gonna flop. But think about this for a second. Now that you are where you are, think about people that's just like you, that's back there at square one. They just trying to get to where you at right now. They just trying to make it a little bit to where you at, not even get, they probably never get on your level. But just think about people that's just back there. They trying to get to where you are, and they are where you used to be. You remember how hard it was? Think about how hard it is today for people like them. It's extremely hard. And they got a good soul, just like you do. They pure-hearted people, just like you do. They just sitting back. They keeping God first, just like you always have been. And they just waiting on their turn. They just waiting on a blessing. They just waiting on their shot. Just like you got. Well, you know what we're going to do? Listen, humble yourself for 2 minutes. Remember who you used to be and look at where you are now. Humble yourself for just 2 minutes with Big Bro. Just humble yourself. Come off your throne. Come off your status. Come off your platform just a little bit. Come out your image, ladies. Just a little bit. And think about the girl that just look up to you, but she watches stories, but she don't even want to talk to you because she's insecure. Just think about people that's wanting to be just like you, but they don't have nobody to support their vision, and nobody believes in them. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to make something out of this 222 day. Instead of getting all the time and being blessed like we are and like you are, instead of being blessed all the time, you know what we're going to do on 222? We're going to get divine blessings because we're going to give today. I don't know if y'all can see below, but I hollered at the Salvation Army and told them, look, we're going to raise some money for all the people out there who need money. Okay? Think about all the homeless people out there. All the homeless people in California, all the homeless people in Georgia, all the homeless people in Charlotte, North Carolina, people who don't even know if they're going to eat tonight. Think about people who got clothes on that's dirty. They don't even know where they're going to get some new fabric from. They don't even know where they're going to get some new clothes from. So I linked up with this nonprofit called the Salvation Army, which is a Bible-based ministry organization, okay? They principles revolve around God. The same thing you believe, you know? And folks, I remember once upon a time, I used to work with the Salvation Army. And this was back when that person is who I'm telling you about. I was that person, just like you was. I was just trying to get by. And I remember I used to do work with the Salvation Army, and they used to feed me. I would take home snacks, cookies, because I didn't have the money to buy it. I didn't have money. I didn't have nothing. You know what I mean? So I linked up with the Salvation Army, and I was working to help homeless people who was in poverty, who was less fortunate than me. But at the same time, Salvation Army was able to help me and feed me when I used to have to eat syrup sandwiches. You know what I mean? And so just think about that, man. Just think about it, man. When you were just trying to get by, how nobody was there for you, man. Nobody was there. And just think about all the people out there right now that's not in a good position or a better position than you, less fortunate people. They just want somebody to teach them something. You know what I mean? But they don't have that. They don't have that. So on this grand day, the day 2222, we're going to get divine blessings today because we're going to give Salvation Army a donation of something. You need to give back because God has been good to you. God been blessing me too. I already gave me my little donation. So today, if you want to manifest big blessings tomorrow and the next days after that, God told me to tell you, instead of wanting something today, instead of thinking about what you can get and what you can manifest, how about you give what he gave you to somebody who don't have what they have, what you have? How about that? Since they quiet, we gonna give them something to talk about. Oh, man, listen, folks, listen. People don't know. See, here's the thing, chosen one. People don't know where you came from. They don't know your story. They don't know how hard it was for you to get to where you went. They don't know. They don't even know why you hustle and you do what you do because you're just trying to feed your kids. You're just trying to take care of your mama and your daddy. You just trying to make your life and your family life a better place. That's all you trying to do. It just make things better. But people don't understand why you do what you do. You know what they do? They see how far you done came. They see all the stuff that you got. You know what I mean? They see your nice body. They see your status. They see how many people be watching you on Instagram. They see your following. They see your clothes. They see how good you look and how beautiful you look and how you getting so much attention. But they don't know nothing about where you came from. They don't remember the nights that you had to spend in the cold when you didn't have no heat. They don't remember the days when you was homeless and you was living out your car and you couldn't go to your family or your friend's house. They don't know about that. They don't know about them hot summer days when you had to ride in your car in them hot summer days and you couldn't even turn on the air because you had to save your gas because you know you ain't have enough money. They don't know about them days where you go to work and you bust your butt just to earn you a check at the end of the week. And when you go on break, you can't even sit in there and eat because you don't got no money like the people that's sitting in there and eat. You got to go smoke you a cigarette just to keep yourself from feeling hungry. See, they don't understand where you came from. They think you a deadbeat just because you ain't supporting your kids, but they don't see the situation and how she set you up and got you in a situation to where you can't see your kids. They don't know how many people you had to act like you loved and act like you was in a relationship with just so you can get a few benefits, just so you can get a few ends, so you can make it all blend. They don't know how many people you had to sleep with just to support yourself and your kids. They don't know what you had to go through. And since they quiet, we gonna give them something to talk about. Because the only thing they see is what God's results are on the surface. They see you doing good now. They see you prospering now. They see that you rising to the top now. And then they point fingers at you and judge you and say, look, they ain't doing right, boss. Look, boss, look. But they don't know where you came from. They don't know you used to be like that kid who's struggling right now, and the only thing they want to do is just be successful, but they can't because ain't nobody there to give them nothing, and everybody that's supposed to support them and supposed to be there for them turn their back on them just because he got a vision, just because God put something in his heart, and they don't understand it, and now he ain't got no help. Now he got to struggle and hustle and sell drugs. Well, guess what? We're going to give them something to talk about. So today is 2-2-2-2 day, y'all. Instead of getting, we going to give. All right? Remember where you came from. Humble yourself. Remember where you came from, chosen one. Remember where you came from, Star Seed. Remember them dark days. Let's give back today, man. Let's give back, man. Make a donation to the Salvation Army, man. Just click that donate button below this video. I don't care if it's $1 or $2. Give what you got. Everything counts, man. God just told me to let you know, man. Whatever you give, man, it's going to come back to you tenfold. This is a good cause, y'all. It's positive. And like I said, once again, this is a Christian-based, Bible-based whole organization. So you can't go wrong. You giving to God. You know what I mean? You giving to God. And if you giving to God, you know he going to give it back to you. Okay, so since they quiet, give them something to talk about then. You know why? Because they still watching you. They still watching you, folks. Do you. Be great. Love yourself. Keep talking about what you believe in. You know what I mean? And I guarantee you, these Decepticons, they going to come out the woodwork. They going to be seeing now. They going to see you now. Hey, you remember me? You remember me? No. Go back to your cabin on that mountain, boy. It's your big brother, Tren Jeans, man. Make sure you give a donation today before you leave this video. 222 day. You gave something on 222 day. You didn't even ask for nothing yet. You gave on 222 day, and I can guarantee you, man, it's going to be pressed down, shaken together, and it's coming back to you tenfold. Since they quiet, we're going to give them something to talk about. It's your big brother, Tren. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, man, by clicking that face icon. Hope this video resonated with you. If it did, comment below too and give this video a thumbs up if it resonated with you. Just comment something below and make sure you give this video a thumbs up. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.